So ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next fight of the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an MMA fight. So let's welcome first, fighting out of the red corner, Jefferies.
And here we go, Dylan Jeffrey Evans.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the blue corner, beautiful FARHAN.
And here we go. Sorry, I had a little bit of a technical problem there. That's why he wasn't getting commentary in between. Sorry about that. Dylan Jeffrey Evans from SK Cobra Martial Arts in the red corner, and this one now FARHAN MAHMOOD from MMA unit coming in. Once again draped in the Palestinian flags. And there we go, this one, Junior Rules MMA, campaigned over 3 1.5 minute rounds. So on Fight Series, we're near enough halfway through our we are halfway through our junior card. Just got the 4 bouts of the junior card left, and then we're on to our adult card, headlined by Mikey Tranter and Ben Hodgson. Over to Matt Kirby just to announce these guys one more time.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 1.5 rounds of MMA action. Your fighter, standing in the red corner, representing SK Cobra Martial Arts, Jefferies Evans. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent facing fighting out of the blue corner, representing MMA unit, the one, the only, FARHAN MAHMOOD. Over to A-Star Crew.
And here we go, Dylan Jeffrey Evans from SK Cobra Martial Arts versus FARHAN MAHMOOD from the MMA unit. This one scheduled, campaigned at 69 kilograms and 3 1.5 minute rounds. As the red corner, as they look to grapple from the off there, and an early takedown and then a roll, and Matthew Kirby's very eager to get involved. And all ground and pound.
Ready, yes, so not to the head. No shots to the head there. The referee stopped them straight there. That brilliant refereeing. He's kept him in the hold as well.
Yeah.
He's apologised.
Kept him in. There we go, and there, just a pause there. Dylan Jeffrey Evans just apologising there as he looks to get an early armbar in here, Matt, and could be an early day's work, but Mahmood coming back with some defence of his own. And
going to get caught in a triangle. He's going to get caught in a triangle in a minute. There's a triangle. He's got him in a triangle now. And he's always out. Lovely, lovely defensive work.
Good work as they come back up to their feet and look to get some work off. With a knee there, Mahmood. The referee just telling him to work. Eagle-eyed referee there. As he cranks the neck. Jeffrey Evans.
Referee's had to intervene quite a bit in this fight.
Yeah, completely. As he looks to crank the neck, and he's got him in a very solid hold. This one, 3 1.5 minute round, so they have got that little bit of the 30 seconds leeway compared to the usual.
That's it.
And as he forces him against the cage, and it's been kind of an eased into first round there. We had a little bit of groundwork to start off with, but then they've kind of just been held against the cage for the latter half of the first round there.
Yeah, definitely. Bit of a strange round that was.
Yeah, especially with the apology at the start, or the miscommunication. He let some headshots go that he probably shouldn't have. Yeah, the referee just a little bit bemused by the headshot early on.
Definitely, I tell you what, the DJ's got the tunes pumping out today.
Yeah, and I'm unsure with this format, Matt, but will we be seeing a singing, a little bit of a...
No, not on this one. I don't do it on this one. No, I don't do it on this one.
For those that don't know, Matthew Kirby, ex-pro singer, or...
I'm just looking in the audience. I can see a guy who's just behind us. I'll show you again in a minute. He looks like he collects Pokemon.
Right, here we go. And now as we kick, we start off with some kicks there from MAHMOOD and Evans, both landing kicks simultaneously there.
The referee's got involved quite a bit in this.
Yeah, no, and a takedown there.
there.
Oh, I've seen some good standard of takedowns in this one.
He's punching again in the head. He's been told already how many times.
More of a judo throw that one then, Matt, would you agree?
Yeah, that's it. He just needs to slow himself down a little bit.
Like a
the red corner just needs to slow himself. He's just too energetic. He just needs to slow down, calm, and think about his next moves.
Yep, completely agree with that.
He's too energetic. He's just too... Yeah, he's got his back of the neck now. He's got him now.
Yep, looking to...
He's got him there. He's out now. Great defence again. Ah, lovely.
Yeah, great defence again by MAHMOOD. And that's the one thing we can take from these cards so far, the defence.
But again, like Dylan, he just needs to slow himself down. He's too energetic. He just needs to think about what he's doing.
A little bit too erratic for his own good so far.
That's it. He knows what he's doing, but he's rushing to work what he's doing. So when he rushes it, he gives the blue corner to sleek himself out. So
completely agree with that, Matt. Completely agree with that analysis.
Farhan's now on top now, and that's where we are with it.
Yeah, and there we go as the legs try to be wrapped round by Jeffrey Evans, and there's some shots going into the midriff.
As it stands in this round, I've got this round even Stevens at the moment.
I completely agree with that, Matt.
Obviously, you got to take down from Dylan, but then again, you did the great work from Farhan on top. Now he's ended the fight on top, so.
And I think he's had the takedown, but he's not really built on it, Matt.
That's it. He's not looking for the submission, So.
And there we go as we get ready for our third and final round of this one. And then Matt will be on his travels again, back into the ring.
Back into the cage, mate. Get in there.
Yeah. And after this one, we have got a junior MMA bout where Jacob Stubbs from SK Cobra Martial Arts.
Great gym.
Will be taking on Rowan Stevens.
Rowan's absolutely fantastic. I watched Rowan. His grappling is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, he fought on the last fight series. A bit of a regular, Rowan Stevens.
Yeah, he's regular. Yeah, he's been on every single one what I've done really, and I've only missed 2 fight series since they've been going. So definitely 107% he's a regular lad on here.
Fight series OG, Matthew Kirby.
That's the one. Third and final round.
Here we go. Dylan Jeffrey Evans versus FARHAN MAHMOOD. And here we go. There's a touch of gloves. 1.5 minutes left to define a winner.
I don't know what they're flying kicking for. When they just go for the takedown.
Yep, completely agree.
That's a beautiful. That's a bit low. Was it low? I don't know. For me, it looked like a nice kick, but then the angle of it. Yeah, the t-shirt you couldn't really see.
Yeah, the t-shirt is rather low as well. It's quite a long t-shirt, so
that's why you should wear your box. But check your crown jewels at all times. Takedown. Is he going to take takedown?
Well
defended.
Well defended there by Jeffrey Evans. MAHMOOD attempting an lovely little counter there.
There you go, absolutely brilliant. He's locked himself in. He's got him in a triangle.
Good to work.
All he needs to do is pull that right arm up. So he's just stuck in that position. Yeah, he's got it locked in. Pull that right arm. All he needs to do is just grab onto the right arm of Farhan, and pull himself back here and lock him in.
Yep.
And he's got the triangle.
And then he's got the triangle locked in. And I reckon we've got about 45 seconds left of this one. Let's see if he can determine and dictate to get the stoppage.
That was a very, very simple. He had it all locked in. All he had to do was remove that right arm and put it back to straighten his body out.
Yeah, but MAHMOOD has managed to defend himself well throughout this bout, Matt.
That's it.
He's managed to, and he's got back up to his feet, and now he's got the back of Jeffrey Evans as he rolls him.
I think Jeffrey Evans is just a natural stronger fighter. So when it's his first attempt, this is on a submission.
Yep,
like the fight.
Agree. And that concludes this bout. Matt, are you scoring this one?
Very close. It could even be deemed a draw.
Okay, we
Yes,
get
sir.
that one locked in. Matthew Kirby not sitting on the fence. He's going to go for a draw. Let's see how this one gets scored. Jeffrey Evans versus Mahmood. As we go over to our MC, the official decision. And what about there, that one, junior MMA bout. Good to see, great standard. There's Jeffrey Evans absolutely loving the showboating. So is Mahmood. There, as we go over to Matthew Kirby, our official MC, with our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands up for both of these fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting very close. But ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to our judges. And your winner by majority decision.
Jeffrey Evans gets that one. Majority decision, also very, very close. Fair play to FARHAN Mahmood from the MMA unit. He'll come again. What about though?